The biggest bash of football is finally around the corner. And this time it's going to be held in the Middle Eastern part of the world. FIFA World Cup 2022 is going to be way special as Qatar is going to host the football finest league of the year. This is not only going to be the first ever time that Arab region is hosting the privileged league, but also due to the compact region, fans will be able to enjoy more than one FIFA World Cup 2022 game per day. FIFA World Cup 2022 stadiums are temperature-controlled stadiums with capacity to fill thousands of the viewers. Though the temperatures in this part of the world are soaring high, Qatar's government has pledged to create controlled environment with high security and are introducing as many as 22 new stadiums that will be seen as fulfilling the country's domestic sports needs apart from FIFA World Cup 2022. Here is the complete list of FIFA World Cup 2022 stadiums. Al Bayt Stadium, Qatar is located in Al Khor City. It's around 35 km away from the Doha. Al Bayt Stadium, Qatar got its name from Bayt al-Sha'ar, the historically used Thames and Gulf region. Here are stadium details. Al Bayt Stadium honors Qatar's past as well as resonates with the future and has adopted green environmental practices and sustainability. Khalifa International Stadium has been Qatar's significant football stadium since 1976. The stadium was built to serve as the flagship venue for the 1976 Gulf Cup that was held in Qatar and could initially hold 20,000 spectators. When it was announced that Khalifa Stadium is part of FIFA 2022, heavy upgradations were done on the venue. The most renowned stadium of Qatar was built in 1976 and renovated and remodeled in 2005 and is just next to 321 Qatar Olympic and Sports Museum. Another masterpiece in Doha, this stadium is the Arab architectural wonder, and the design refers to Arab communal harmony and intertwined cultural legacy. The stadium's circular design has been inspired by the Gafi, the traditional woven cap that is commonly worn by men across the Middle East. During the World Cup, Al Thumama Stadium will host 5 first-round group matches, 1 round of 16 match, and 1 quarter-final. Al Thumama Stadium officially opened on the 22nd of October 2021 with the 49th Amir Cup final between Al Sadd and Al Rayyan. This stadium is known to reflect the Arab culture through spectacular undulating facade. And the interesting fact about it is that after FIFA 2022 World Cup, the stadium will be downsized to half its capacity, and the remaining 20,000 seats will be donated abroad. Its standout feature is the facade that incorporates various symbols of Qatari culture and is inspired by the sand dunes of the nearby desert. During the World Cup, the stadium is set to host 5 first-round group matches and 1 round of 16 match. The stadium was built in place of the old Ahmad bin Ali Stadium, home of Al Rayyan SC. Initially, the plan was to expand and renovate the existing stadium, but in the end they built a whole new stadium altogether. Lusail Stadium is one of the biggest capacity holder stadium located in the Al Dayan part of the Lusail city, and fans will be able to approach the stadium via upgraded routes or through Doha Metro. The organizing committee chose a bowl-shaped design inspired by art pieces found across the Arab world. Lusail Stadium is the centerpiece of the new Lusail city development on the northern edge of Doha on the Persian Gulf coast, roughly 20 kilometers from central Doha and 9 kilometers from the Pearl. The official opening of the stadium is planned for 2022. This is one of the newly built stadium in Doha and got its name from the fact that the international calling code of Qatar is 974. And that 974 shipping containers were used to model the design. The stadium is made of modular building blocks, including shipping containers. After the World Cup, it will be entirely dismantled and repurposed. Stadium 974 is part of a new development that is being built on the shore of the Gulf, though the rest of the area is still very much a construction site. The stadium could be walked to from the eastern side of central Doha in 30 to 40 minutes, though bear in mind that Doha is not a pedestrian-friendly city. Also gone by the name of Qatar Foundation Stadium and is designed to reflect a diamond in the desert. Completed in 2020, the stadium is set to present 5 first-round group matches, one 16-match round, and one quarter-final. The stadium will have a capacity of roughly 40,000 seats. After the tournament, the capacity will be reduced in half to 20,000 seats. During the 2022 World Cup, the stadium will host 5 first-round group matches, one round of 16-match, and one quarter-final. Education City Stadium was one of the 2 venues of the 2020 FIFA Club World Cup, which due to the COVID-19 pandemic was played in early 2021. It, among others, hosted the final between Bayern Munich and Tigers UANL, one of the recently opened stadiums. It was officially opened in 2019 and has a symmetrical roof as its standout feature, which is composed of 3 shells along with getting a green flag to host FIFA World Cup matches up to the quarter-final. The stadium is eligible to host World Cup matches up to the quarter-final. After the tournament, the stadium will be scaled down by removing the second tier to a capacity of 20,000 seats. Al Janaab Stadium is located just east of the town of Al Wakra on the way to the village of Al Wukair. The stadium lies about 5 kilometers east from the central Souk and coast in Al Wakra.